Upon this present hour, the Maurice exhibition shall commence.
I lead in the house of Montague and the house of Capulet, whom were abhorrent of each other's existence since the dawn of time. These two households, alike in dignity, gather in the Globe Theatre to discuss the affairs of their nestlings. I welcome ye all to the Maurice exhibition. Upon the lounges of blue sits the Montagues, and upon the lounges of red sits the Capulets. Lord and Lady Montague, thine boy hath fallen in love with the daughter of Lady and Lord Capulet, and the both of them fancy and accord. The twain of ye ravin the respect of thine bairns, ever dwelling in a loving chord. My query to the matter is, why? The fact thou even hath to asketh why mates me. Doth now thou see what I see? I see a foul dog who is nothing more than a fleshmonger, a gnat that rests upon the filthiest pig. And I could say the same to thou. 'Twas the prior fortnight I wandered through the dark streets of Verona in a drunken haze. I discovered a band of beastly knaves circling a vat of waste, scavenging for a midnight snack. Among them I lapsed not, were I to see one of them sporting the vile blue that is eggle to thy silly vandalism. Thou callest the family crest. It is only logical that thou mirroreth in the like of your knaves, and perhaps he was fetching thine family dinner, which thou could afford not. Fie! Here not will we have civil hands become unclean. Ye will have a judicious discussion, and stray not from the matter at hand. So long as he bounds his zany dilations, I will then prepend to not send my so-called beastly filthy knaves to emboss his entire house. Thou soundest like thine feelings hath undergone a coil, to cater to the wee babe. No more shall I speak of accusations with supporting sources until the retiring of the show. Neb to the throwing of shade, this show shall impince into a never-ending oblivion at this rate, ye villains. I draw my husband's mad fronts. I too wish to continue to the honest motive as why we are here. Thank you, my lady. We now move to the star-crossed lovers, Romeo and Juliet. Methinks that perhaps the only people that possess a level head on the stage be ye twain, whom would be propended as unpregnant for falling in love. Ye have kept quiet in the entirety of this quarrel. Spill thy notions, the world wishes to knoweth. Juliet and I seek not vindication to our parents. What Juliet and I take is absolute love. I knew it the moment I witnessed her visage. I had found the honest and grandest luxury a human can withhold, love. I knew it not she was a Capulet. I use this as proof that I do not seek revenge on my parents or unto my parents' foes. And subsequent to my realization of the dearest belonging to the house of Montague, the foes of my parents I pondered, for what seemed like still, and took to revoketh my feelings, but I could not. And so, my dearest mother and father, my brave cousin Tybalt, I did this not to spite thee, but to reward my heart with the sweetest rapture that is known to all as love. Draw to me. Methinks I am deserving of a moment of speech. I beg that ye try to grave thine hatred towards each other for only this moment, and my sense alone shall bulk all ye abhorrence. Romeo and Juliet doth only know each other for a day by this time. A day, thou say? It requires more to even remember a name. One more moment, I pray. They know not what they are drawing. Methinks Romeo is recovering from his heartbreak at the hand of the fair Rosaline, and Paul's Juliet is a bandage. Only hours it was before he met Juliet, was he then weeping over Rosaline. This Rosaline I knoweth not. Wert thou ever going to quicken me about the fair Rosaline? Mercutio, art thou not my friend? I bade thee not to spill a word of Rosaline to Juliet. Chide not Mercutio, Romeo. Thou hast dug thyself deep into the pits of hell by only withholding this Rosaline wench from me, but thou hast intent to keep her a secret. This only ensures your certain death. From where does this scorn ascend? This heavy Juliet I remember not. The cutting forth of my line goes she. As a test of Romeo's love and a dessert for the audience's patient ears, Rosaline approached the stage. A nightmare this can only be. I lead in Rosaline, Romeo's old flame. She doth rejected him for still abstinence, in which Romeo underwent a heavy nap. Folly! I have forgot her name, and... Romeo, how nice to see you. I can see the lust in thine wondering eye. Who art thou? Art thou playing a sly joke? Lust this feeling is not. Looking upon her brave face hath replenished my love. This knave dare disregard my fair daughter for a wench who resembleth a cream-faced loon? Young ago thou wished nothing more for the love to balk, now thou snap him for committing what thou'st fancied? Not in accord I wanted them, her heart testy. Draw back my love, Rosaline, for I have always loved you. Leave me, Romeo, thou art as loathsome as a toad. I hear the faint wind of annoyance, but I do not act on it. Romeo, thou must knoweth that I have chosen to deny thy love for a life of chastity, and be uncharmed from Cupid's arrow. Cast it off, or I shall perish. How now, wench? Art thou too absolute for my sweet? I'm for you, stewed prune. Doth not start what one cannot finish. I'll kill thee! Mercutio, thy presence hath affronted me all night. I'm for you as well. How quaint. Ah! Psh! Oh, a curse to all thy families. Everyone else hath added at each other. It is only logical that we hast at it too. Put up thy rapier. I faint. I should not be enjoying this. For the love that all is holy, please stop. How now is that foul accent? Greenbow, Alabama. And Maurice, I have a bone to pick with you. Continue? All you do is exploit people's ratchetness and misfortune. And now look, this lovely family is dead. And it's all because of you. Rosaline had no part in this. We were trying to bring two families together. But, I still get paid, so, Well, you can take that phony accent and pay it with this. Oh, Billy, cut to commercial. This morning brings a melancholy peace. The sun for sorrow will not show himself. Go forth to talk more of these sad things. Some will be pardoned, and some punished. For never was there a story of more woe, this of Juliet and her Romeo. Tell Romeo to stick it up his... The end.